Morning. We'll call the April 23rd DRC meeting to order. And we'll call the meeting to order. If we could start with roll call. Community Development is present. Police.
Mike McKinley.
Public Works.
President Vladimir Simonovsky, City Engineer.
Fire.
President John Howe.
And Building.
John Hins's here.
All right. I will just remind everybody that the meeting is being live streamed. So if you're an applicant, if we could ask that you come up to the podium so we can get your comments on record. The first three items are the same project. That's Apopka Cold Storage Logistics, Cold Logistics Annexation, Future Land Use, and Rezoning, and Amir Hamza is the project manager.
Good morning, everyone. This is a annexation and future land use and rezoning application for two properties, 2424 and 2428 West Orange Blossom Trail. The future land use is for industrial, and the zoning is industrial light, but the annexation application will go first before future land use and rezoning applications go for public hearings. And staff and applicant are available for further comments and questions.
Any questions for Amir before the applicant comes up?
I know we're just at annexation and everything, but who's fixing Mayflower?
It would have to be the applicant, yeah.
Is that their intent? Because
That's
this is never going to make it through City Council if Mayflower's not fixed.
Mike, it was specified in the narrative, I think, that they will do the improvements of Mayflower.
Yeah.
All right, the applicant's here, and they can go over their items. Satisfy your concerns, Chief.
I apologize. I know I'm a little bit
not
ahead
a
of
problem.
things,
No,
but
no. My name is Carlos Lopez. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Mandates Group and Cold Logistics, the building that we're talking about. And yeah, we're just to the point where, we have the customer base and the demand to expand our building. That's why we got this project in front of you, gentlemen, and the city. As far as Mayflower Ward, we are willing to work with the city or entities and to fix that road as well.
okay.
So yes, sir.
I'm sure you're aware there was a huge discussion of previous development.
Yes, we were informed of that, and we have our civil engineer looking at a few options and willing to meet with the proper entities to see what can be done there in order to improve that road so we can get the project going for sure.
Okay, because it's significantly substandard for the traffic that currently travels down and much less anymore.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any additional items or questions for the applicant? Okay. Hearing none, Community Development has nothing further. Police.
I don't have anything else. Thank you.
Public Works.
No comments.
All right. Fire.
No comment.
Building.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Next item. Trinity Construction Site Plan third submittal. June Son is the project manager.
Good morning, this is Junson Planner 2. This is the third submittal of Trinity Construction CSP for minor development plan located at 1148 Apopka Boulevard and 1169 Lambing Lane. The total property area is about 2 acres. The future land use designation is industrial and the zoning classification is light industrial. The proposed development includes total building area of about 20,000 square feet, open space satisfy the requirements, parking space satisfy the requirements, and applicant is available to respond to any questions.
Okay. The applicant is in attendance, Mr. Klutz and Mr. Adams. Any questions for June or for the applicant on this? This is the third submittal. I think there were some issues in regards to a utility extension was primarily the last remaining issues on this. All right, hearing none. Community Development has nothing further. Police.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Public Works.
The applicant is not here.
They are They are here. Yes.
Oh, they're here. Okay. So they're informed of the comments that were made by utilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
David, would you?
I believe you asked, are we aware of the comments that were
Yes.
made? And yes, we are. And for the most part, yeah, we'll just address them on the resubmittal or the construction plan submittal, and go from there. And if we have any specifics, we'll reach out and get them resolved.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Anything additional, Vlad?
No, I just noticed from the previous plan, when I look back, you had eliminated the access on Alabama, right?
Well, Yes, our intent was to fully remove that access, and
Mhm.
I saw the comment about adding stabilization in the right of way if we're going to keep it open, and that led me to um, needing to work out whether or not we would be required to have a second access from the site. Um, right now, we're coming in off of East 13th Street,
Correct.
and
Unfortunately, I can't load the plan. The cover
Yeah.
sheet's the
Okay.
best we
So
can do.
yeah. So you're gonna use that as a pretty much turning point for the emergency vehicles.
well, we'd like
The
to
way
just
it's set it
eliminate
up.
it altogether if we can have concurrence from fire, but we haven't been able to do that yet. That was our intent to not have that second access out of the site.
That's something you're gonna have to take up with Chief Holderfield. Just
Okay.
email him. He'll get
Okay.
back with you when he gets back.
Yeah, no problem. And if it is, then we'll just coordinate with Orange County and probably use grass pave or something like that to stabilize it, leave it grass, and then put the gate in there and make it accessible for the fire
I think
emergency
that
service.
Chief Holderfield has decided this grass stabilization is not working for the fire department. It'll have to be paved. But again, you can email him and discuss it with him. Him and I have
Really?
had
Even with
many discussions, but there's nothing. These grass isn't working for the fire department. These big heavy engines that they're getting.
with an
Um,
engineered substrate underneath it doesn't
he's
work.
he's made
Okay.
it clear a couple times at previous meetings that he's going to
All right.
paved entrance. So, but it's a discussion to have with him. But I'm just letting you know where his position
Okay.
is right now.
All right. Well, there's a hydrant right at the corner, and then access is in, and there's the ability to make complete moves and turns inside the site, so they could enter and exit out through there.
Yeah, I believe you have enough space there to
Yeah.
to maneuver the vehicles. It just if you keep that as a turning point, like it is now, you propose a D curve.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to demonstrate it without a turn. And,
Okay.
And yeah,
All right. Very good.
hopefully Jeremy will be okay with it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Bob.
Nothing further from fire or building?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much. Next item is 357 4th Street construction site plan. Amir is the project manager.
So this is a construction site plan for around a 20,000 square feet warehouse office building. The future land use is industrial, and the zoning is industrial light. And staff and applicant are here for further questions and comments.
Any questions for staff or the applicant? All right, hearing none, community development has nothing further than the comments that were generated. Police,
I don't have anything. Thank you.
public works.
No other comments.
I forget the new terminology for your department all the time. Fire
No comments.
and building.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
And I'll just add that this is a minor development plan, construction site plan. It's under 25,000 square feet. So per the land development code, it's not required to go to city council for public hearings and approvals. Okay. Next item, Amazon construction site plan first submittal. Amir.
All right. So this is a construction site plan for a building and automated vehicle inspection in the existing Amazon warehouse facility, and it's around 1,500 square feet. And future land use is industrial. Zoning is PD. Staff and applicant are here for further questions and comments.
All right. I know the applicant is in attendance. Would you like to address the DRC?
Good. Hey, good morning. Dexter Payne, PM for Pond. Like you said, like it's a AVI inspection building, 1,500 square feet. I know like we were able to get the comments back from you guys. Two of them related to civil was to update the title page to have it for the civil plans, separate from the gen sheets that we had submitted to you guys. I don't know if it's pulled up, but also we saw that on the parking sheet on the parking plan on sheet CS 101, the development plan on LDC 5.1.4 requested that we combine the parking information as well as the parking count. So it's something that's they'll be addressed as well. And then the third comment that we received from you guys was will there be any additional exterior lighting? The exterior lighting will be facing the site, and we will have that updated into a psychometric plan photometric plan for that comment.
Okay, unfortunately, the document keeps timing out on the
That's
screen.
fine.
So, any questions for the applicant on this? Okay, community development has nothing further. Police,
I don't have anything. Thank you.
public works,
Nothing. Right now,
fire,
thanks.
Nothing further.
and building.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. We'll look out for the resubmittal.
Okay, cool.
Okay, last but not least, man, everything's timing out this morning. Logistics at 429, Building 100 revisions. Gene Sanchez, project manager.
Good morning. This is a revision to the construction site plan for the industrial pod for the Ridge PD plan development. This revision it seems pretty simple. It's really just adding ADA parking spaces as well as a few utility related revisions. Did you get this, Vlad? I didn't get any responses or comments from DRC. Um, I did see Captain or Chief Holderfield didn't have any comments. I don't have any comments
Yeah,
either.
there was
So
no comments made on our side. I think we fell a little behind on this one.
you want me to wait to?
Yes.
We'll
yes,
wait to distribute it then
Yes.
for signatures.
Yeah.
Mark. So
Probably by Friday, I think we can address that. Because
okay,
that was
it might
one
be a
of
little bit confusing if you go back because they like to do this to me. They changed the building number. I
Mhm.
think this used to be building 300. But it is now called Building 100. So I'll send
Okay.
you if you need any approved MDPs. I think you were out while this CSP was
Mhm.
undergoing that stuff. So I'll send you that if you need it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is there any major change on the utilities?
Sir, if you could come up so we can get
Yes.
your comments on the record.
The main thing with utilities is, and it's all on the private side. We went to a fire pump for the park. So rather than each building having its own direct feed off, still on the private side, we put in a pump that's now hitting each of the buildings. Fire hydrants are still they're not on the pump side, they're on the main feed side, so they're always active.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. I think when
Okay.
you look at
Okay.
it,
Yeah.
you'll
We'll
see it.
look at it. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm happy to, if you would email me or call me,
Yes. Yes.
walk you
Absolutely.
through
Yes.
whatever, happy to do it.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. And then the other thing, I think the landscape plans were part of this submittal because they had not been submitted under the original CSP for this building.
We'll do that offsite. There was a slight change in the landscaping plans. I think there's going to be a shift, but that's more planning. And if it is it going to involve irrigation changes?
Yeah, the irrigation plans were submitted as well.
We can do that offsite, Vlad, unless you want to bring it back to DRC. They're kind of shifting landscape islands. I think it's getting smaller because the curb was not done in the way we. I'll discuss that with you a
Okay.
little bit
Okay.
later.
We'll discuss.
So we can probably set up some sort of Zoom or something to discuss all of this as if Vlad particularly has any
Okay.
problems. I know he's been trying to catch up, so let's just give him a little bit of time.
Yep.
I'll follow up with you early next week if we don't hear anything.
Okay. All right. That works. Thanks.
Okay. Community development has nothing further. Police,
I don't have anything. Thank you.
public works,
Nothing additional. Thank you.
fire,
Nothing further.
building.
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Okay. Any items for discussion? Hearing none, we're adjourned.